Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Bokdok. I'm back again, once again, with another video, and today I want to be talking about Eminence in the Shadow, and it's a it's a light novel, but I read the manga of it, and it's also getting a anime adaptation in October 2022. And I want to talk about this because honestly, when I read the manga for this, I don't remember laughing as much as I did reading it, like than anything else. Like it was so like stupid comedy and so it was so like isekai, but it was just I don't know why I could not stop laughing at least once every chapter. So I'll just give you like a breakdown of what it's about. So this main character called Sid, he basically gets isekai to this world, and he's like at a very young age, he's overpowered, the standard thing. But like this time, he's like one of those characters who like he wants to be like a background character, and then be like super cool, like alter egos. So he makes this like persona called Shadow, and he ends up saving like this elf girl like early on in the story, and he gives and she like is like, oh, I'll help you because he basically cured her of like rot. And in this world, like rot is like it's like your skin like rots, it's from like magic or something. It's not really exactly stated, but I wasn't really it's not super important to the plot. Um and they basically start saving some other people who have like magic rot, and basically they give them like alpha, beta and stuff like that, and epsilon and stuff like that, and gamma, and they get names like that. And basically what ends up happening is he's very he creates like an organization to fight like this like evil demon lord that's trying to be resurrected. And he makes all this stuff up, and then everything he makes up just ends up being true. So like this whole organization that he creates to like combat this make believe threat, he ends up just turning into this giant organization of the shadows. And it's like he basically he recruits like these seven like girls that he like rescues and saves from the rot, and then they by themselves go out into the world and start recruiting like hundreds of other people. So there's like several hundred of people in this shadow organization now, and they have like store chains in different cities and countries and stuff like that, and they have people in like higher places now, and he didn't even realize that, and then he gets like, oh yeah, this is your story, because we did this all for you, master. And then he's just like, oh, okay. And all these girls are using like all the knowledge that he basically told them in just like these stories or quick off little things about our world, like chocolate and coffee and stuff like that. And then like Red Riding Hood story, and like fairy tale stories, stuff like that in general. And like they'd make like books and stuff like that to earn money, make stores and stuff like that. And they basically use this information to basically create a bunch of wealth for their organization to fight this organization that's trying to revive the Demon King that he completely made up. And it just so happens that they're real. And everything kind of falls in place to make it seem like he's like a mastermind. And it kind of reminds me of an Overlord in that aspect, where it's like Ainz is like he's kind of just does stuff sometimes, and then all the servants are like, oh, he's actually super genius, and I can't believe I didn't think about this see this earlier. And then they would go off and explain this whole wild plot line that he's like, oh yeah, sure, and he just kind of goes with it because he's like, I don't want to look like I'm dumb, but it's it's super funny. And this whole time like he rolls into this academy. He starts like making friends with other people in the school, like a short amount of people, but like um he basically like he's acted like a mob character, and everyone treats him like a mob character. Like basically he's like super weak. He's not strong at all. He's super not powerful. And then it's like he'll go like he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go take a dump, and then he'll leave, and then all of a sudden like the shadow will come, and he's just like complete badass, and he's just like eradicating things on a molecular level, and people are like, oh my god, like this is insane. Uh, and that's basically like the whole joke. And you would think that like something like that would get old, because like a lot of times like these isekai's story, these isekai stories that have like this one particular aspect about them that like kind of the hook, and it kind of gets old after a while, like at least for me personally. But like for some reason with this story, it's just so like it's just funny and the joke doesn't get old, and I feel like the writing is pretty entertaining too, to be honest. And the whole thing in general is just pretty funny and entertaining, and honestly a good read. So like whether you read the light novel, I haven't personally. I've been thinking about doing it. I probably will end up doing it or reading some of it. Whether you read the light novel or the manga is pretty good, or you just wait for the anime, 'cause I'm pretty sure the anime is gonna be good. The only thing I'm worried about with the anime is because they've released two, three trailers now for it, and all three have been like looking super serious. And like I hope that's not what they go for. I hope it's like all like a bait where it's like looks super serious and it's acting super serious, but it's actually just really doesn't take itself seriously. Because I that's the best part about it. It doesn't take itself seriously, but if the anime does, then I feel like it's not gonna be as good. But that's basically what I wanted to say. I just wanted to like go read Eminence in the Shadow because it's super funny. Whatever how way you want to take in the story, just take it in because it's actually good. But that's it. If you liked the video, like, comment down below, subscribe. Is what it is. Have a nice day.